So I've been cutting my own hair since the beginning of the pandemic. I just want to say, not without many struggles and with limited success. Just so you know, I'm aware. I know this doesn't look good. Where I live, I've been able to go get my hair cut, I think since like June, July. And I just keep cutting it myself because I find it so like liberating and freeing to just like, I feel like does not everyone have that dream of just like cutting their own hair like one time just to see what happens? And then like I did it and I like keep doing it and I'm like living the dream. This is incredible. I have anxiety. I hate going to the hairdresser like on a regular basis. I don't like booking the appointment. Things just really turned into like a therapy session here for a minute. Jeez Louise. Anyway, so I'm gonna cut my own hair. I have the same utensils as in my last video, which is a beard trimmer from Amazon and craft scissors, which have been working just fine. Allegedly. It's gonna be really hard to do like standing in my living room. Whatever. So I'm just now realizing how difficult this is gonna be to do it like on my own in my living room, but whatever. So the first thing I did was I just went around my hair and gave myself a guideline for where I'm gonna start the fade. This obviously looks insane right now. And it may never look right again, but that's where we're starting. We'll blend that line out later, but it's just easier to have kind of like a shape mapped out. The thing I'm gonna do is take some length off the sides and then we'll slowly come down and blend out this line. Next guard down.
Here we go, it's all about you, it's all about me, it's all about what we do. Making art, you and me, trying to find something to believe. Because I'm running wild, I ain't running free. Still got a lot of shit left to see. Stuck in this town, and the town's stuck in me. Always trying to find another reason to leave, but we sit at home, all alone. Hoping one day I'll never be known, cause I'm stuck on the bottom, trying to feel on top. Wishing everything would just come to a stop.
I'm literally just doing the back of my head blind right now. I'm not sure if you guys have caught on yet. My plan is to have like a defined part on this side and then fade this side up into the top. We're getting to the part where sorry, I noticed the stray hair. I didn't really bother to say what guard length because everyone's trimmer is different, but I started with a 12 and then 9/7 is where I'm at now, and then we're doing 5. So you can kind of see I'm doing like, I'm trying to be deliberate and doing kind of like a straight up and flick out, because that's gonna try to blend everything together. And as I go around my head, I'm trying to come up the same, you know, in this case it's like 1.5 inches above where my guideline was, and then I'm flicking so that I kind of have the same length all the way around. It starts to fade. That's the goal, at least, I should say. Also, did anyone not tell me that my guideline is like uneven? Hello. Y'all should have said something. This is like a 3mm guard. So after this, it's gonna be pretty tricky, but let's do it. can't see a damn thing I'm doing. I can't see anything, you guys. Like literally nothing. I think I need to try to rearrange my lights if I'm gonna do it out here. So now we're ready to go to like the shortest guard length, which for me is 1 millimeter, but this doesn't actually mean 1 millimeter. If you're using proper trimmers, this isn't 1 millimeter what I'm doing. But this I find basically does nothing. I find this is almost straight teeth, but I feel like having the guard on gives me like a little bit of an edge so that when I flip, it kind of have like a bit of a roundness to it. As opposed to just like the flat edge of the razor. But I want to show you much bare teeth. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm just gonna flick when I get to the line. I'm gonna flick, and I'm gonna start like probably below where I need to be and kind of inch my way up. And hopefully I don't mess this up. This is where I've messed it up before.
And everything will just come to a stop. Trying to fill the holes in our souls. Trying to feel the music, let it take control.
I kind of almost think about it as like all of the other flicking motions were practice to get to this moment. And it helps to be like fearless when you do this. So like you can tell we're kind of getting there. It's not as harsh as this side is, but it's still not perfect.
Caffeine morning, vodka nights. Gotta be awake, got a little bit slight. Open as mine, but no.
And something else I find helpful is to really kind of like grab on the scalp and pull up.
Trying to feel the blood, trying not to bleed. Sometimes life just moves you slow. We gotta find a reason to push it and go. You know we're trying our best to be a success. We're living our life trying to clean up the mess. Cause I'm stuck in this road, in and out. Thoughts come in but nothing comes out. Still trying to feel on top. Wishing all the shit would just come to a stop.
God damn, what have I done? Not a great time for your light to go out. So something happened off camera. I had a little slip of the clippers and I took a chunk out of my hair, and instead of just leaving it alone, which is what I should have done, I tried to kind of like angle the line up this way a bit more, which I think actually looks better and it suits me, but the whole haircut kind of got thrown off, and honestly I'm kind of giving up. So this is where we're at. I do want to trim the top just a little bit. I just want to take a little bit, there's a little bit too much length like in the middle of my hair, but the rest of it I'm kind of happy with right now, so I don't want to mess with it too much.
Second, when I wake up to your scent, I'm in a press, you know. Slow down when I catch your vibe. I'm losing composure, yeah. What's thinking on me should slide. Say less, ma, say less, ma. That body is extortional.
I showered and blow dried and styled my hair, and then I made some tofu tacos. It is currently 1 a.m. I was just reviewing some of the footage and I realized the last couple of clips are actually really out of focus, so I apologize for that. This is how it turned out in the end. I'm pretty happy with it. It's a little choppy in a few places, but honestly I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just calling it. So I feel like I'm just being really hard on myself, but let me know what you guys think. Is it a good haircut or not? Because I feel like I'm a little bit biased because I did it myself and I'm kind of proud of it, you know? Like, I don't want to like hate on myself too much, but I'm also my own worst critic, so. Hey y'all, this is a quick update. It's the next day and I styled my hair with hairspray, which I haven't done since like to my high school musical theater days, and I love the way that it looks and I wanted to show it to you. So it looks feels very retro. Feels kind of like a fade, but like take me back to the 60s. I like the way that it looks and I felt like it deserved a little update. That's all, thank you. Also, just a little safety notice, wear some footwear for your own protection. I've had 3 hair splinters so far. They get lodged into the underside of your foot and they hurt really bad and they get really deep and they're hard to get out. So just take it from me. It's a real thing. I'm a witness to it.